Wow. So as I was saying, we're just packing up, getting ready to go. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We had a thunderstorm last night that passed through, and I didn't really wake up too much. But
I couldn't get to sleep. It was like torrential rain smacking on the top.
yeah, it was really quite bad, wasn't it? Apparently someone here in their tent, one of their tent poles broke or something. But we're pretty much ready to go. We're going to stop off, do some laundry on the way to our next stop, which is Salcombe, which is a 2.5 hour drive. But I just need to fill up the water tank, unplug the electrics, and then we're pretty much going to hit the road and get going. I think the weather's going to be pretty bad today, sort of rainy all day, so it's a good day to do it. But tomorrow is supposed to be quite nice, so hopefully another beach day tomorrow or something. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Let's go. Goodbye, Sennen Cove. It's been lovely seeing you. I think Digby had a good time there, especially at the beach. Alright guys, we stopped off at the laundrettes. I don't really know why I'm filming this because it's not really that exciting, to be honest with you. Becky's gone to the co-op to get some more supplies. We're having a bit of lunch, but we've got about 25 minutes until the washing's done, and then we need to tumble dry it, which will probably take about half an hour. So we'll be here for around about another hour, and then we'll get back on the road and get over to Salcombe. You just said I'm the weirdest person you've ever met.
Yeah.
So the same about you. Check out the view, everybody. I'm not talking about the washing or this guy over here, but over there is the sea, and there's a really nice beach that runs all the way along here.
If it's sunny, I'm heading that way.
Yeah, if it's sunny tomorrow, we're heading straight for the beach. It was quite treacherous to get here though. Treacherous? Yeah. The last like 45 minutes, it was like country road.
Are you hungry enough for me to
the width of one car. I suppose you could make do.
Yeah.
But it was just like an absolute nightmare, and the van, because it's so heavy, doesn't stop very quickly.
Do you know what treacherous means?
Yeah, treacherous means like...
Guilty of or involving betrayal or deception.
What's the word I'm thinking of then?
I don't know, but it wasn't treacherous.
People say treacherous roads, don't they?
Oh wait, yeah, presenting hidden or unpredictable dangers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
See? But anyway, it was a complete nightmare getting here. But we've just arrived.
Just stop doing
It's
that.
4:10, we're set up. We're going to start making tea, I think. I want to walk down to the beach to see what it's like. I don't think it's too far away. I think it's closer than the last beach we were at to get to.
Yeah, it does look it, doesn't it?
And I think it's like a really...
I
I think it's like really sandy, isn't it?
It's called Slapton Sands, so
Yeah.
I'd like to think so. Although it could be like Greenland, where they call it Greenland, it's actually full of ice.
Yeah.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my young G George. Well, fam.
We're off to check out the beach. Apparently it's a 10-minute walk. It is spitting with rain though. I think it's kind of like in for the day. I kind of feel like the travelling days are a bit of a write-off because obviously you don't really have time to do anything. And the weather's a bit poo as well, so all we've really done today is like travel, do the laundry and travel. But hopefully tomorrow's going to be sunny, so we have a really cool day tomorrow down at the beach that we're walking to now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, forecast is good.
Oh, it's massive.
The waves are ginormous. But look how long this beach is. It goes all the way down there. And then all the way down there. It's a massive beach, but it's not as good as Sennen Cove. I'm sorry.
It might be when the tide's out.
Maybe. It's not.
Probably
The
will
sand's
be.
not as nice though. It's stonier. So we're no longer at the Atlantic anymore either. This is the. Oh God! Just fell down a hole. This is the Channel. So France is that way. The Atlantic is that way. That's where we were before. America's that way. France is that way. I look so cold. Whoa! Whoa! Boom! Oh, and the next one. Boom! And the next one.
You'll be able to surf in that.
Don't you just love the sound of the waves there?
You'll be able to surf in that.
It'll be very cold though. I think it'll be quite dangerous as well. The current looks quite strong. I wonder if Diggy prefers sandy beaches or stony beaches.
Definitely prefer sandy.
Do you think? He did actually love that last beach, didn't he?
Wasn't he? The sandy beach.
Alright, we're back in the van. It's a bit drizzly. We have got the door open because it's kind of coming from the other side of the van. And it's quite nice to still get the view of outside and get a bit of fresh air coming in. But yeah, just gonna kind of take it easy, get ready for bed. Hopefully there's not going to be a storm tonight like there was last night. I think it's going to be a bit windy, but nothing like last night, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully a bit of swimming on the beach, but I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, see you tomorrow. Good morning, beach. The sun's so bright it's blinded me. Blowing an absolute hoolie last night, although we did get to sleep. Joss nearly blew away, and there's a couple of tents out here that look like they've taken a bit of a battering. I think they're like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and I think tonight it's going to be windy again, but I really need a wee because I haven't been yet. I'm going to have some breakfast. This is Digby's spot up in Joss's room. He likes to lie here and look out the windows. Yes. But we're just getting ready to go to the beach. We've had breakfast. Becky had a shower. Digby's been up here for ages barking at children.
You didn't when I shut this window.
No. It looks very choppy down at the sea though. It is quite windy today. But
apparently it's going to be 60 miles per hour wind tonight.
Tonight, yeah. Which is pretty windy. I've got a feeling it's going to be kind of cold. Not just the sea, but in general.
Yeah, but it wasn't cold.
I know, but we're not like sheltered, are we? It's just like open.
It wasn't sheltered.
And it's the channel, it's not the Atlantic, so it's going to be all brown and sludgy because the channel's always brown and sludgy. That is insane. And look at the next one. It's because it's so windy. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see how big that is. I don't know if we can swim in that, you know. Josh, that is ridiculous.
We don't have to swim in it. We can just like go in there, get up on it.
Yeah, we'll see. See what happens. That wave's a joke.
They're going to think it's weird that I've got my headphones on. I've got to tell them it's because of my ears. You can't go in, Josh.
Why?
You get drowned in that.
No, I wouldn't.
Seriously, Josh?
I wouldn't.
Think about it. Look how huge those waves are, darling.
Oh my god.
That one's big.
You couldn't swim in that. You'd literally get drowned.
Yeah, we're not going to swim in it. We're just going to stand in it.
No, that's fine. I'm just
Oh my
saying you
God.
can't go in it.
Oh my
If you're a surfer, that'd be amazing.
God, look how far it's coming. Oh my god!
What's that?
I just want to show you guys how big these waves are, because I don't think,
They're not as big as the ones.
unless you get close, you can really see how ginormous they are. Guys, look, that is so dangerous, we can't swim in that. That's gonna get you. What?
It's so cold.
It's so cold, are you joking? Oh. Oh yeah, be careful of Diggy, we don't want him going in the sea and washing away. Josh, look at this next one.
Oh my god!
This is insane. Oh, imagine being in that.
Yeah, they're bigger than that.
Boom! So I don't think we're going to be swimming in that. It looks incredibly dangerous.
Dug a hole and now he's sitting in it.
He dug a hole for his chew.
Now he's sitting in it.
Oh, I should have dug it in the love heart thing. This is also the kind of weather where it's really sunny but so windy that you just don't feel hot, so it ends up burning you to an absolute crisp. So I think we're going to have to put sun cream on.
How huge the waves are. They're going to get soaked. And they're going to be so cold. That went all over them. It's a bit difficult to see them because there's like a little bit of a hill in the way, but basically they just get, the wave just comes over them. Hello. There's sand on your nose. What are those boys doing? They're getting soaked. I think Daddy's the biggest chicken. Joss sticks it out for longer. Dave's a chicken.
We've come up with a new system of judging how big the waves are.
Hum hum hum.
We've got hum hum hum, hum hum hum, and hum 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 hum.
We did a hum hum championship and I won.
You didn't win.
Yeah, you were kept being a win when we all
No, we were
out
both
of
hum hum humming. Joss got scared at the end anyway.
Yeah, because I was getting dragged into the ocean.
You didn't get dragged into the
It
ocean.
was dragging me down. I was on the floor. I was trying to get
You
rocks.
were way more scared than he was.
I wasn't
if you
scared.
were playing chicken, you lost every time.
No, the last one, Joss got scared and he chickened out and he
You were
cried for help.
every time. I was watching you.
I cried for
You can
help
watch it back on the
because-
video. You were a chicken every time.
No, Joss cried for help.
Guys, yeah, at the end, I didn't cry though.
You did. You're like, help me, Daddy, help me, it's going to get me.
There were two
You
gigantic.
laughed at him.
No, I didn't. I actually rescued him. He actually survived by himself.
There
And
were
I was coming to the rescue.
There were two mother waves.
There were
and
two
one of
very
them
big waves.
smacked me and it was pulling me in and I was like, and then everyone was coming along. I was like,
But we did have really good fun on the beach though. I think we were there for long enough. We went in 3 times to play the hum hum game. And I think after that, I think the waves were getting bigger, weren't they?
yeah, when we came out.
When we
they were
left, the waves were like
they
absolutely
were like
huge.
the size of the Titanic.
Well, I don't know if they were that big, but they were pretty big. I'd probably estimate they were about 4 or 5 metres tall, like the waves. They were like really
They were
big.
definitely 5 meters.
So yeah, had fun in the sea. Gonna get some pop, gonna get some ice cream. Head back to the campsite, just enjoy this lovely day. We've been really lucky with the weather so far as well, because like yesterday, it like rained all day, but that was kind of like a travelling day, so it didn't really matter too much. And then today, which is a beach day, it's been really nice and sunny. Look at this absolute beaut of a dinner. We've got a bit of tofu, green peppers, leeks, onion, tomatoes, a bit of garlic, and then some red pesto, a bit of salt. It smells absolutely delicious. And that was Joss sneezing all in it. We didn't bring a cheese grater with us. Or
You put the cheese down,
a
Dave,
peeler.
but you're doing it the hardest way ever. If he wants.
So we've got to use this thingy-mabob. And we've got to peel Joss's carrots with this as well. Because we didn't get a peeler. But
Well, if we go to the supermarket tomorrow, though, we can get a peeler.
I'm having a
It's just that they
disaster.
didn't sell one in Co-op, that was all.
He got the cheeses. That's a big chunky cheese. Digby loves cheese. Whenever he smells it, he's just like, oh, I smell it.
Oh, Jack. Oh, no.
Oh my god!
And I get to go again. I won!
What, 6 and 7? Garbage. Hello.
Joss, I'll go back there.
Hello.
Back a bit more. Forward a bit more. There we go. You kind of look like an angel. Because there's a beam of light going through your head.
Is there actually?
tomorrow we're back on the road again. We're heading to Weymouth, family camp. We're going to stay there for a week. I don't know if we're going to stop somewhere on the way or not. We don't need to do any laundry or anything. Maybe we'll just do it in one hit, although I don't think we can check in, until 3 o'clock.
Is that right? Because in most campsites it's 1.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find somewhere to stop on the way, because it's like a 2.5 hour drive again, or 2 hours 20.
Don't interrupt him.
So maybe we'll find somewhere to stop on the way, but I don't really know. We'll just kind of figure out what we're doing. But yeah, one day in lovely Salcombe. Beach was fun, crashing into the waves, playing Hum Hum.
As you could see.
Yeah, that was really good fun actually. Yeah, onwards to camp number 3. So we're gonna hit the haze and hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep tonight. I think it's gonna be stormy again maybe and very windy. So
Like 60 miles per hour.
yeah, but hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep and we'll see you guys in the morning. So until then, good night.
The hell? See you in the comment shop.
So we're in the van, Becky's driving, and she's driving slow.
I'm driving better than you.
Yeah, Daddy made me and Becky feel sick.
No, I didn't. Just packed up anyway. We're on our way to Weymouth, 2.5 hours, although we're going to stop halfway. We've already pinpointed a Marks and Spencer's where we can stop for lunch. I think it's just a petrol station, but we'll stop there, have some lunch, go in and get some snacks, and then do the other hour.
Food that we need.
Well, yeah, we do need some bits as well, but get some snacks and some bits. Josh didn't want to sit in the back again, probably because I made him feel sick yesterday with my erratic driving. 2 days ago. I'm getting confused now. So I'm sitting in the back anyway. Becky keeps bipping the horn. I don't mind sitting in the back though, because it's comfy and I've got pillows.
If my dad
I can put my feet up.
this horn while I was driving, he'd be very proud of me.
Would he?
If you were just to tell me that that's what you have to do.
You are supposed to do that.
What?
We're driving down like crazy country roads and you're supposed to beep your horn just to let other people know that you're coming, sort of thing, around like blind corners and hills and stuff. We've got an hour and a half anyway, and then yeah, stop for some lunch and then head on. So sit back and enjoy the ride. We're stuck behind a herd of cows. I can't really see them very well, but there's a load of cows up there.
I'm not sure what's happening.
I don't know what's going on. Have they escaped?
No, he's herding them somewhere. He's got a big herder.
Oh, I think they're all going in the field or something. It stinks of cow poo. We're nearly there, 2 minutes away. Dos, 3 minutes. I can't wait to get out of this van. Bouncing all over the place. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, campsite. Yes. Oh, it's been a whole year. Do you just want to stick your head out the window, Joss? Or do we have to go in? We have made it to family camp. Finally. That drive seemed to go on forever. I think it took about 3 hours in the end because we stopped off, but it went on for ages. But this is our family pitch for this year. I think last year we were all the way over there, and then the year before we were all over there. But this is the first time we've been here, so we've parked up there. This is Jack and Celine, which is my stepbrother and his wife and their little dog. And I think my mum's going here, I believe, but they're not here yet. And then I think 2 of these pods, one of them's for my sister and Joss's cousins, and the other one's for
Wow.
Grandnan, isn't it?
Wow.
But they're not here yet. We're second. We arrived about 10 minutes ago.
Yes, because Uncle Jack and Celine are like 9 minutes away.
Yeah, basically, Jack and Celine, they live like in Weymouth, which is like 10 minutes down the road. So they're always going to get here first. But it was kind of a race between us and my mum, but they stopped off for lunch to meet up with my sister.
They would have to stop.
And I think they stopped for about an hour and a half. Yeah, and Katie as well. I don't know if I told you, but my mum got a new dog about a week ago. It's not a week old, it's like 2 years old, it's a rescue dog.
It's like Judy.
But it was rescued from China, but because of the whole coronavirus thing, they couldn't get the dog over. But yeah, it arrived like a week ago. So they've got a new dog. But here we are, family camp 2020, here for a week. Mind you, everyone else is here for 4 days, and we're staying for a week. And yeah, the wind is still blowing a hoolie.
I remember that used to always be a spot.
Yeah, I know, it did, didn't it? And also, I think this is is this 7 years in a row, 8 years in a row?
No, mine's 8 years.
8.
Mine's 8.
So this campsite has existed for 8 years.
And I've been there.
And Josh has been here every single year since it existed, since it began, since its, what's the word I'm looking for? Its birth. Are they best friends already?
Yeah. Best friends.
Best friends!
Sorry, Becky, shove them down if he does. Alright, he's being a bit of a
Best friends!
I like dogs jumping at me.
Best friends! Josh, you're not Digby's best friend anymore. Digby's got a new best friend. Yeah, it's plugged in. Yeah, our electric cable wasn't long enough because the plug's here, so we had to swap with... Yeah, but we've just been driving for ages, haven't we?
It said like 11.8.
Yeah, it's probably because the fridge was... It said 13 point something a minute ago. But Jack and Celine have got one as well, and they've got a longer one, so we switched. And now we're all plugged in, good to go, and it's all hunky-dory. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Oh! It's Katie!
Oh, look.
Ah!
To Digby.
Oh, she likes
Digby.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
Ted.
They're all saying hello.
Dog.
Hello, hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Do you speak English? No, I speak Chinese.
To Poppy.
Good girl then.
Do you sit
It's not a long boy. It's a long boy. Oh, you like
They look
each other?
exactly the same.
Oh, you're
They
hiding
do kind of look the same, don't they?
Oh, she says, oh, it's sniffing me.
The last couple of hours has been a little bit manic.
It's been quite calm.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I don't know really. I feel like it's been kind of a bit like, I think it's just because there's so many people together and then there's the dogs.
We haven't
And
been used to having this many people around.
the kids are like
And
running
also-
about.
And Katie's new.
Yeah, and Katie, the new dog, and
She's very nervous.
Everyone's-
She's a rescue.
everyone's a bit excited. Going to wrap it up for today. This marks the end of part 2 of our holiday. So we've done 2 travel days and a beach day. I'm not really too sure what we've got planned for the next week. We're going to be here for 7 nights. So I think part 3 and part 4 are going to be in Weymouth. And maybe to start part 5. I don't really know. But I hope you enjoyed part 2 of this episode. I haven't finished editing it yet, so I need to do a bit of catch up tomorrow. Because obviously this video is going to go live on Sunday and it's Friday today, so I've got a bit of work to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the morning on the next video for part 3 of camping trip, van trip 2020.